What is up, everyone? Today on Seth Leroy Hustle Adventure, I wanted to do another drive and talk, trucking and talking. I wanted to do this topic on, do you like driving? Now, first of all, I want to get into the meats and the potatoes of why I like expediting and driving for a job. I drove straight truck before this, but before that, all my jobs have been physical, insane manual labor. And I like that too. I like being physical. I've always liked working out. I like, burning them calories, staying fit, healthy, good for you. Love it. But it also wears on you when you're a psychopath at work. You become drained. I didn't know until I started my own business with my freedom that I was emotionally drained, mentally drained, but I didn't know that then. I just was clicking on all cylinders, being a psycho at work, right? So that's a big reason I got into, I'm like, let me get a CDL, let me get something to where I'm driving and I can do it till I'm old, even part-time, whatever I want to do. And it's something that I can do forever. I can drive until I'm too old. Now, what got me into getting my CDL, or into expediting, was getting my CDL. I would do local regional stuff because I have a family, so I'm like, I'll be home at night, because when I went to school, I don't know about you truckers out there, but a lot of truckers who talk to me about getting into this say they're sick of their boss making them be out all the time and never getting home time. So, anywho, that's why I went with local regional, but I did it downtown in the cities all the time, but then I'd get these regional runs that were like 7, I'm saying total hours because with the log, 10 hours, 8, 9, 10 hours, you get what I'm saying. And I liked those. I could zone out, listen to podcasts, vibing, but I never got to choose, like they knew I liked the long runs. And I was such a hard worker, they were giving me them because a lot of people like them, some people don't. It was a cool place though, but so that's what got me thinking, like, I don't want to be an over-the-road trucker. I started looking into this because I heard over-the-road trucking places, especially when you're newer, that you don't get any say. I drove a 53-footer. I was training actually at the other place to do that locally, regional. That didn't seem that appealing either. So that got my wheels turning about this, right? So as I kept looking into it, I didn't know this too as I've driven a lot more, but I did notice it with my trucking job. It's good therapy for me. I listen to spiritual stuff, funny stuff, serious stuff, serial killer stuff, which that I try to not as much. But now the reason I'm saying that is my mind did become expanded because I'm a squirrel. And driving for me was actually really good for that. I was already working on spirituality, being focused, being in the moment, but almost driving makes me be in the moment, makes me focus, makes me, so I love it. I love it. And two, like I said, my backbreaking jobs, I couldn't do that till I was 80. Maybe I could because I'm a psycho. But let me tell you this too, I do not believe in just staying in my truck all the time. I walk around, as you guys know if you watch my channel, I walk around Target, I walk around. Now I'm going to start fishing more. Now this is getting into the next part. That's why I like expediting. That's why I like it. Now, this is why I have this topic. I love helping people. I've helped thousands of people. And some it's working out and I still talk to them, and some it doesn't. But here's a constant theme I'm seeing. Oh yeah, I want to go 800. I'm always open to 800 miles. And I tell people that. I say you can do what you want. But then they'll go, yeah, I'm gonna run. And then their first week or two they want to run. And then they're like, I want to stay 300 miles. I want to stay 200 miles. Well, and I keep it real. I say that's probably more of a carrier service. Like you can go to a local place and you can probably find that work. You're not going to be in charge. You can hand out business cards, look for local work. I hand out my business cards when I go to local areas. But I'm honest with them. I was like, for this way of doing it, unless there's something I don't know, so that's why I say really think though, like, I like driving and getting paid. I know it's different when you're driving like far in your personal car for a vacation or something like that. That is different to me too. But really think if you want to drive for long periods of time. And that's why I bring this topic up, though, is because it is important. I mean, I was put in cages growing up. You know, I'm talking juvenile facilities. I'm very open on here. I've been put in cages as an adult. I've been recidivized. I've been institutionalized. So for me, living in this van is fine. And as you guys know, I stay out 4 to 5 days. When it's been slower, 5. And I at first stayed to 10, 11, 7 days, like, and I could do it. Like, but here's what I'm saying. If I was single or a guy just could do his thing, that's what I don't get either. Sometimes it's guys who literally are tied down by nothing. I would be living in this thing. It would be I would have no rent, no bills. I would just live in it. You could go crazy that way making money. I mean, and that if there's anyone who can comment below, or like people who know, it just trips me out because it is mentally taxing. I mean, you guys have seen I do overnights. I do whatever it takes to get this hustle on. But it makes me curious, though. I don't know if people just get into the exciting idea of being their own boss and stuff with ego, and not just ego, but just, and then when push comes to shove and they're really doing it, it's like, oh wait, this wasn't as nice as I thought. I love it, and a lot of the people I've helped love it, and then some do that same cycle. But the reason I say it is really think if you want to do this, because too, I had jobs where I worked at one place, went there every day. It was too monotonous for me. I love that I get to see all this stuff, but maybe for some people it's like, you know, too much. But that's why I made this. I wanted to say why I love it and like it, and I wanted for people to really think about, you know, if they want to get into this field, really just think about it. Don't just be like, sounds cool, let's go, because you're going to spend a lot of money to get into it. And I don't want people to end up doing that and then it not working out. I want it to work out for the people that want it to work out. And just really think, and as your authority gets older, it gets better. I just did a reoccurring customer just now. And like, it gets better. It does. But also that beginning grind, I loved it. I loved being new and figuring it out. It was scary, but it was exciting. I'm a psycho. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. This was another episode of Truck Talk. I'm going to do these here and there because I enjoy them. Everyone have a blessed day, and oh yeah, keep hustling.